Alright, people, I'm back. I got 36 minutes, 36 plus. I'm gonna get straight to the point. I got more downloads. I read more codes. I got more understanding. This is bigger than Texas, people. This is be ready, Israel. They're gonna strike at you. Be ready, Europe. They're gonna strike, Europe. Russia's gonna strike. I hope you're ready, NATO. My heart's saying August 1st, which might be what, tomorrow or the next day. I gotta check my calendar. I was gonna do it earlier, but I got too much going on right now. So you do that for me. If it's tomorrow, be ready for tomorrow. It's gonna happen anywhere from like 9 in the morning to all the way to like 7 p.m. It's gonna happen during the day. This is gonna be a daylight thing. And they're gonna strike, and they're gonna go after assets, water supplies, power supplies, bridges, refineries. They're gonna go after hospitals too, because they're desperate. They're desperate, people. So I'm gonna need my higher up, dude. I'm gonna need Greg Abbott and Senator Cruz to bow to me now, because after this, if you don't bow to me and protect me, honor me, respect me as your ruler, as your royal king, God will replace you. Just be ready for that. Be ready for that outcome. But if you do protect me, honor me, respect me as your royal king, you'll keep your spot. That goes for anybody, not just y'all, anybody. Because this is a big thing. They're gonna strike all at once. That's why Trump's talking all big shit right now, talking about, I made a deal with Putin, but really, truly, they talked over the phone. Yeah, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. You want to? Nah, I'll tag Europe at the same time. And then now he's talking all good about Iran, sending Iran leader. I know King ordered that B-2 bomber to go hit you. I couldn't stop him, bro. It was him, but I took the credit. I wanted to look good in front of the whole world that I did it, but it was King. I'm sorry, bro. He bombed all your shit. Sorry he set you back. I'm sorry he made you fuck more goats. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. And instead of pussy, you had to go back to goats. But anyways, yeah, Trump loves stealing my credit. He loves acting like he's bombing shit. He acts like he's the one making all these beautiful bills passing and making marijuana legal. That fool doesn't want marijuana legal. I understand, Greg Abbott, you're stuck between like fuck shit, but you know what to do, Abbott. You already know they're gonna fall. You know they're gonna fall. I already took the Saudi Arabia king down. I already took the Pope down. I already took John Satan down. Bro, after this, so many are gonna go down. There's gonna be huge dogfights going on. So if it's tomorrow or the next day, it's gonna go down, bro. It's gonna be huge dogfights in the sky. But the good thing is, people, I'm ready. Because I'm ready, my people are finally fucking ready. I've been ready. But my people, they weren't till now. Now they know it's going to happen. They know it is, because when have I been wrong? When have I been wrong? They're going to try to act like, that fool crazy. That fool's crazy. Don't listen to him. Don't fucking listen to that dude. And as soon as you walk out that door, they're hoping that you got infected with that poison words they gave you. And as soon as you shut that door and walk out, they gonna laugh. And you'll hear them too. And you're gonna be confused. Why they laughing? Because, man, they already put that in your head. You know what I'm saying? But you're smart now. You're gonna be like, God damn, these fools are so wicked, dog. They lie straight to your face. And as soon as you walk out, they laugh. Because they know all they do is lie. That's all they could do, is they don't know the truth. These people do the complete opposite of what I do. I tell them to do good, they do bad. I tell them to clean the floor, they throw more dirt. I tell them to not do this, they do it. And then they wonder why they're going to prison. Look, Elon is going to be the next one up to bat. People, I'm going to be the president. Eventually, I'm going to be the president. Eventually, so pray for me, praise me, glorify me for all this hard work that I do, but never worship me. You worship the Lord. I don't ever want to be worshipped. I mean, during sex with my women, yeah. I want to be consumed at the same time, because that's exactly what I do to them. I worship them and consume them at the same time. That's why they love me. But they go crazy too at the same time. But that's between that's between me and them. You know what I'm saying? So back to subject though. I'm being honest, man. This it's going down, people. It's gonna be big. As soon as they get their birds in the sky at the same time, I wouldn't doubt they shoot missiles to Russia or drones. They're gonna shoot. So be ready, Ukraine. Trump's already talking shit. Should we back up Ukraine and and we should kiss Putin's dick? You know what I'm saying? I love Putin's dick. That's what Trump's telling the whole world right now. And Putin's like, yay, mine, kicks mine. I'm gay as fuck. I don't care about nobody. That's what Putin's saying right now. I don't care about nobody. That's why King's gonna kill me. If I don't care about him, he's gonna kill me. He's bombing the fuck out of Moscow, man. I need help, man. Trump, help me, man. I'm gonna fucking die over here. Iran, strike Israel. I need to strike Europe too, man. We need to do this all together, man. All together, man. Well, be ready, Taiwan too. Be ready, Japan too. Because, mark my words, you just might have to fire all the birds in the sky. All the missiles también. And we gonna win. I'm gonna win this shit. I'm gonna have the biggest victory. And because of that, you are too. Remember, when I win, you win. I already have the portals open for us and me. Victory is already ours. I'm already humbled about it. Like, to me, I'm overqualified for this shit. I should already been a president by now, a king, all this shit going down already. But just gotta be patient. A lot of y'all were in Awakened. A lot of y'all were in Matrix and La La Land and Looney Tunes. A lot of y'all. But now that y'all, very disappointed in my community cops, man. But oh well, I'm not gonna talk about them anymore. They know what's coming to them. Even the righteous ones, man, I don't see y'all locking up no bad guys. I don't see you calling my cell phone, giving me intel, giving me flowers, my flowers, telling me, hey, King, we like what you're doing in the city. Please keep it up. We need your help, bro. We're kind of outnumbered out here. Talk to me. At least talk to me. Let me know what's going on. But no, I got to ask the Most High for all this protection, because y'all won't protect me. So the feds got involved. So the feds are investigating. And they're going to strike, bro. When you least expect it, they going to strike. Real soon. God damn it. Real fucking soon. They going to strike you. They going to get you too. They flying over my house for the past week. especially today, man. I can't sleep because they know shit's gonna pop off. And I'm gonna have this all on tape, people. This shit's gonna be all these military, these dog fights are gonna be all on camera, bro. I'm not gonna hide this shit from nobody. All of y'all need to see this shit. All of y'all need to know this shit that's gonna go down. I'm sorry, but if Trump's your little daddy, you're gonna have to say your goodbyes to him, man. Because pretty soon he's going to prison and he's gonna perish after that. And if Elon's your daddy, same thing to him. And then eventually you're gonna have to accept me as your daddy. Because I'm gonna be the one banging your mom. Yeah, oh, damn right I am. You know what I'm saying? But, nah, I'm just talking shit, unless your mom wants to. Nah, but I got jokes, nigga. I got jokes, nigga. But I love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I do. I love y'all. That's why you never bow to nobody if they ain't willing to bleed for you. I will never hook up with a broad again if that bitch if she ain't willing to sacrifice the same I'm willing to sacrifice for her. If she just wants to hook up and play in Yapaquén, I'll be like, yeah, I'll let you have a taste, but you gonna want to come back and I can't let you. You gonna want to come back after that taste. And then, especially when I'm ready, right now I'm chilling. I got royal duties, man. Like, I'll fuck with you, I'll talk to you, kiss you, hug you, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Eat that pussy for days, shit like that. But as far as fucking right now, I can't afford that shit. I can't, because if I give you all of me and I got that, it's not time for me to do that kind of shit right now. To give you all of me, you know what I'm saying? And besides, I'd rather take it slow so you can understand the mission that I'm on. You know what I'm saying? Take it slow so you could understand, like, hey, King is not like anybody else I ever met. He's patient. He knows what he wants. He gets what he wants. He's spiritually gifted. He prays for me. He looks after me. He helps me. He guides me. He teaches me. He shows me. When he needs me, I'm there for him. I love being used. I love being wanted and needed. When King asks me for something, I'm there. I got it for him. I'm there. And that's gonna show me, okay, she did all this, Lord. Now she's ready for that royal dick. You know what I'm saying? Now she's ready. Now she's ready for, babies and shit, because she's trustworthy. I know if she could do this before I gave her the dick, I know she'll be a good mother once I impregnate her and have a baby with her and have a royal princess or a royal prince. I know she won't, sell my prince on the DL or my princess on the DL, or neglect them or abuse them or traffic them behind my back, or talk shit to them behind my back, or brainwash them behind my back. She'll speak highly to them behind my back. You know what I'm saying? For once in my life, I'm gonna have that. I'm not gonna bow down to the greatest pussy out there. I mean, I could eat that shit for days, don't get me wrong, and your toes will get fucking gang signs and text made. You gonna be throwing all, y'all, man, you gonna have to go to chiropractor, pop them back into place and shit. You gonna be like, chiropractor, my pinky toe and thumb are throwing the west side, south side, north side, east side at the same time. What do I do? Oh, I'm telling you, man. And then when I give you dick, you'll be like, oh my God, he brought dick too? I forgot about the dick. I was so stuck on that tongue, baby. Now, He got dick too? Oh, shit. But like I said, man. Anyways, back to war. I know, oh yeah, before I go finish that, I see on TV a lot of women, man, that admire me, right? And I admire them too. But I'm like, reach out, break the ice. And I know you're gonna get attacked because they're like, no. You know, everybody that's against me. They're like, no, he got this, he got that. They lying. You know, he does this, he does that. They lying again. He would do this, he would do that. Once again, lying again. He was over there doing this, doing that. Once again, how was I if I'm always in this house alone, waiting for a good shorty out there, one that I could trust? Once again, you're lying. Once again, so all you do is lie. So all you're good at is just lying. That's the only thing you do is just lie. Look at my little nephew, man. That's my little nephew. I'm gonna keep him. Well, I'm gonna raise him as my own, bro. He ain't my blood or nothing. He ain't my blood nephew either. He's just, I call him nephew because at that time, my fake family, before I knew they were actually fake, my mother and all that shit, I was like, so that means my nephew ain't even my blood. That means all this is fake that I've been growing, you know. But I said, it's okay. I look at him as my nephew. When he was born, I cried, bro. And some other shit happened. You know, his father, his mother, my sister, my stepdad, my mom, they all turned against me. And at that time, I thought I was gonna have to let him go too. Like if your bloodline's trying to kill me, wanting and killing me, not just trying but killing me inside and out, you know, poisoning me and you know, stealing my credit cards, using them, buying cars. Mandy, my sister, bought a brand new SUV, silver, badass SUV, under my name, and then him a truck Dodge, and then a motorcycle. And they were just going out Taco Bell, Whataburger every fucking day while I had to cook poison food that they brought, you know, through their connections, you know. Oh, damn, bro, I could tell you so much shit, dog. And then I witnessed Juan, his father, touch him, bro, when I'm walking to my room. I look in my sister's room, I glance, and he's there, and he's he got caught, bro. I saw what the fuck he did, and ever since then, I said, nah, man. And this was after I came out of the hospital the first time. I said, fuck, man, I gotta save him. I can't allow this shit to go down like him. This shit, nah, man. Nah. This pedophilia bullshit's gotta go, dog. His own father, bro. And my sister there just thinking like, and she was there, dog, letting it happen. Like it was normal to them. And my mom, stepdad, they the same fucking way. Same fucking way. That's why they separated me from my kids, so they could do that shit to my kids. Damn, bro. But yeah, that's my little nephew, man. Yeah. This is me too right here, look, crying. That's me, dog, when I was a baby. Or a baby boy. I'm telling you, dog, they had me dramatized, dog. I don't remember these days, dog. These days, when I was this old, I don't remember Santa. I don't remember that day. That's how cursed I was. Hexed, everything. I had a dream of this boy the other day. 2 nights or yesterday. He looked at me and he was all cheesy, like he knew I was coming to save him, man. But he can't talk. They got him in a jar spell. Jar spell is when you can't talk. It's hard to talk. You're cursed. They got me in jar spell and I'm still talking, people. I'm still yapping. But yeah. You know, I text Trump, you know, what I want, this and that. I'll bless you. I'll pay for you. I'll get you out of trouble. You know, I'll project, you know, not project, but I'll tell the whole world, you know, give them a chance, you know, let's, you know. And you know what? The world will follow me. The world will say, yeah, as long as you're cool with the king, I'm cool with it. But now, Trump, you burned that last bridge, dog. This is your last bridge. There's no more coming back after this. You made a deal with the devil again. And this time you made deals worldwide. You went against Europe after you shook my president's hand and gave you her word. Gave her your word. And then you talk shit today about Europe. About how I'm suing. Europe suing, which Europe suing Apple, Europe suing Google. Yeah, goddamn right. Goddamn right. I'm gonna rule everything. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna rule. If I go to the toilet, take shit, I'm ruling that toilet. If I take a shower, I'm ruling that shower. If I go to the river, I'm gonna rule the river. If I go to fucking the Lexington, the bridge, I'm gonna rule the bridge. If I go to San Antonio, I'm gonna rule San Antonio. But I'm already doing that here in the house. But everywhere I go, if I go to Europe, I'm gonna rule Europe. Not in a bad, no, I'm not threatening them. They're my people. But anybody that acts like they are above me, I'm gonna rule them. I'm gonna be like, you're not the ruler, dude. Pipe your little booty down, bro. Pipe your little ass down. Before you get in a wreck. I might give you 2 chances, third time you're out. You know, and everyone's gonna laugh at you. But yeah, man, he's over there trying to gas out everybody. While I'm doing this video, he's doing his. And you know, he's on the phone, Putin, Iran. He's probably on the phone with China también, telling China, hey, you want some of this too? We could jump on Taiwan and Japan. But look, people, it's not the size of your army. It's the quality of your heart, spirit, and mind and soul. It's the quality of your heart, though. Do you have heart? Look at Ukraine, and look how big Russia is. They were gonna get smashed on. They were without me. But as soon as they got smashed on, I was throwing up at the cruise ship. That's how I know when bad things are going down, because I start throwing up, bro, like I'm gonna die, because angels are dying, they're getting slaughtered, they're getting murdered. So I start getting sick, and I'm like, God, I need to fuck. And I gotta anchor down, stay still, and push back that darkness. And I had to push back, and then I had resistance. Every time I pushed back, they would poison me, shove me up, send me to psych wards, persecute me, you know, try to MK Ultra me every fucking day, threaten me every fucking day, take from me every fucking day, steal from me every fucking day, make fun of me, shame me, curse me, hex me every fucking day. And I'm still rising. I'm still here, winning. So yes, Europe. When I tell, look, Europe, we gotta sue everybody right now. Another thing, everybody right now. Shit. Even if BlackRock ain't doing their job, sue whoever you need to sue to make sure they do their job. Even BlackRock. My own bank. I don't care. I don't care. I don't even want nobody slowing me down. Nobody. Sue whoever. Sue Thomas J. Henry. Sue Eric Cantu. You know who else? My family. Not just persecute them, send them to jail, hang them for RICOs. But while they're in there, sue them. They'll get the paperwork that they're getting sued also. And just keep stacking that karma on them. You know what I'm saying? Because they broke the spiritual law. You're not supposed to touch God's anointed or do his prophet no harm. And sure as hell, you killed his chosen one, so God had to bring him back over and 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 over. And you now, just because you got away with it over 100 times, you think 101's gonna go the same way? God's like, ya pa qué? I gave you 100 chances. 100. You just got worse. You got more bold. You got more ego. You got more pride. You thought you were above me. You thought you were me. You thought you could take anybody out that you choose. You could do whatever you want. Like I heard Trump say this a minute ago. We could do whatever we want. We could do it. I was like, you ain't the king, Trump. Only the king could do whatever he wants. You know, I'm going to tell you something about spiritual knowledge. You know, ancient wisdom. Nobody's above a law except a king. But, listen to this. It doesn't mean he's above spiritual law. He's above the law physically in the 3D realm, the physical realm. If someone gets in their emotions and wants to persecute the king, they can't, bro. They can't. They could do it to a president, a governor, a mayor, but they cannot do it to a goddamn king, bro. A king can only take out another king. You understand? Especially a fake one. Please, dog. Where's the Dubai king right now? Dead. Where's Pope? Dead, stealing my gold. Now I got my gold back. See, and they want to strike so they could. This is what their plans are. They want to destroy my assets, bridges, hospitals, ports, refineries, water systems, power supplies, military bases if they can. And so they could say he died and you told you he wasn't chosen one. If he was, he would have backed you up. If he was, why is he there? Why is he in jail now? Why, you know, that's what they want, bro. That's what they want. So they could push me so back far again, they could say, yeah, we back to point A again. Now we on top. Now we grinding again. Now we shining again. Now we could really tear shit up. What do you think, John? Satan? Lucifer? Lucifer's going to be like John. He's going to be like, but they're not going to do that. That's what they want. That's what they're manifesting. But God and I are like, okay. One of my favorite words, okay. if you say so. If you say so. Sammy Sosa, no, wrong. Rangers and Rollers. I was like, I'm gonna jam that song after I win these wars, huh? It's gonna be big, people. It's gonna be big, man. My dick's hard, man. Can't wait to bust and just chill. And just enjoy the victory. Soak it all up. I'm going to be humble about it, you know. But I'm going to be joyful. I'm going to celebrate. I might talk shit here and there. But that's what happens, dog, when you think you a God. When you think you a chosen one. You think you a king. When you think you could do whatever you want in this world. So, yeah, people. You know, once I become president, one day I will. Because there will be nobody qualified. There will only me, and I'm gonna have to straighten everything out. You know, All the world leaders are gonna say, fuck. Now he's not only the king, but he's the fucking president of the United States. And he has all the military underneath him. And all the corrupt ones are dead now. You know, all the Freemasons and flying monkeys and, you know, the fucking tsunamis got them. Volcanoes. Bombs, sicknesses, persecuted. They're all in prison. The other ones. Tornadoes, lightning bombed them away. Some got run over because of ice. I mean, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. How the swamp gets drained. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, these motherfuckers think they got the juice. They doing it, dog. I sent the B-2 bombers, bro. I'm the one that has control over these B-2 bombers. And as soon as they strike Texas and Europe and maybe even Japan and Taiwan, be ready, Japan and Taiwan. Be ready. You better fucking strike. And when they pull back, continue, baby. I'll send you. Europe will send you artillery. I'm gonna send you artillery. Shit. Even Israel, we all gonna jump in, help you. Bro, you may be a little island, but remember, you got that heart like me. You got the heart of a lion, bro, in you, which is my heart. My spirit's in you, bro. You gonna win. Look at Zelensky. 3 years later, now he's conquering Moscow. You know what I'm saying? But we don't have to wait 3 years. Now I'm gonna have all this money, all this access, all these resources, all these military bases and weapons that I have been stockpiling weapons for this day on the low that nobody knew about. I was doing this shit when I was incarcerated, man. You know, that's why they fucking gas chambered me. They did so much shit in that cell to me, dog. Gassed me in there. I don't want to talk about other shit, dog. They did a lot of shit in that jail cell. And they still couldn't defeat me, dog. They knew I was recruiting gang members. Not gang members, but recruiting my own gang. Soldiers to make, establish my own gang, my own prison gang, to take out every other gang that rose against me and touched me. Luckily, I wasn't touched by the ABers. I was fucked with maybe 2 of them, but they didn't touch me. And the Crips never did. Never did. Even when I was a teenager. I never had beef with Crips. Never. So for that, I'm gonna have their back. And maybe even the ABers. But they gotta they gotta take some people out before I got they back. Their days, look, and when this goes down, be ready, correctional officers, too. This shit's there's gonna be gang shit going down, too, in the prisons, bro. And the county jails. This is a spiritual thing. It's gonna happen. It's, the PDs, I'm gonna need the PDs to be the righteous ones. Get your little asses out. Get your little thumb out your little asses. And say, I wanna be like the feds today. I wanna conquer Texas with King. Oh shit, this shit, the King was right. We getting fucking in dogfights. Oh shit, you saw that plane, that F-22 get shot down, that F-35, dog. That Apache just hovering above us. And then that missile, pow! Oh, fuck. Damn, bro, King don't play, dog. Fuck, shit. Fuck. Y'all go, telling y'all, dog. It's gonna happen like that in Taiwan, Japan, in Israel. It's gonna happen like that in Ukraine and Europe and NATO tomorrow or the next day, whenever October 1st is. August the 1st. So be ready, NATO. You better give them hell, bro. Shoot at Moscow. Give Moscow everything you fucking got, NATO. I'm talking to you, NATO. And Europe. You obey me now from this fucking day on. Don't give me no more headaches. Don't disobey me anymore. I open up a lot of doors for y'all, behind closed doors, to get this close and this far, to succeed, to win these wars, to win this war. to have victory, to get us ready in order and prepared. And you should be ready in order and prepared by now. If you're not, you are. But if you're not, I'm going to have to get rid of the ones that cause you to not be ready. And God and I will do that right now. So you will be ready for that day. But you're ready. I know in my heart you're ready. I know I'm not there's not a doubt in my mind. NATO's been ready, Poland's been ready. Especially Poland, man. So proud of Poland, bro. Maybe not years ago when I was incarcerated, but now I'm happy with Poland. I'm very pleased with Poland. So Poland, we need to get your missiles locked and ready, drones, long range shit. I want all my long range missiles get shot immediately when they shoot. As soon as they fire one missile, rain all my fucking missiles on Moscow, everything. Every enemy camp on the way to Moscow. Every enemy camp, and keep firing to Moscow till we get Moscow. Bomb Moscow. Don't save. Bomb the most important intel. The intel. Moscow, the command centers in there. And bomb